DanganRonpa.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse was even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymenal blare. Hymenal blared throughout the warehouse at its full voice.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
It's as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguisher supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those.
Damn it.
Got it, let's head to the break room. After listening to someone, you ran into the factory. Extinguisher. Extinguisher. Alright, in there. Never even noticed the door was here. Break room's here, right? Where are the fire extinguisher supplies? The only thing in here is this weird looking bin. Oh wait. Oh, these things. Fire extinguisher here. Well, these I think. Yeah, there you go. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside. You found it. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
There should be plenty. Let's just hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Never heard of a fire grenade before. Genuinely never heard of it. Strange idea. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire, it's dangerous. Take care not to inhale out the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door one at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. That's just a time for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Well, let's go. Wait for the curtain in the back and throw the fire grenades one after the other. But
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades which fell on the floor and shattered. They're completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain,
Does it
though.
not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra Bozu.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. They said the fire was out. That's a relief. What the hell? Man, my merch is drenched. It got all splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey, hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Time out. You can't. No way. Why? Can't we just go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas was still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's got to ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke.
so...
So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theatre I freshly prepared.
You're so stupid.
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theatre doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? That took all of 5 seconds to make, mate. I'm sure of it. Anyway, can we go in there yet?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theatre is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merc was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his he said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally got to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey, hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see what he's doing?
You...
Ask me what happened. Well, nothing happened, but... I don't know why. My heart is racing and it won't settle. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything is too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Well, we never know unless we enter the building, right? Still see the smoke coming into the vents, I'll do it. Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy it was hard to breathe. The moment I stepped foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear took over me at once.
It smells...
Hey,
It's not me.
I am sorry.
you serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, if it makes sense, there are strange smells and a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey, hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning up, but there's space on the other side of it too. When I looked over to where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. The hell does that... Actually, someone shut this music up. Seriously, someone shut this music up. Don't care who, someone. Kazuichi, where is it?
Oh my.
That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously? I guess princesses, you know, do that too. My mind is blown. What are you, a child? Okay, avoiding the child. What is this thing? Yeah, I can't check it.
For sure.
I see, so there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea. Vehicle, I'm not gonna be the first one to walk in there. No, what a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it since the only thing that got burned out were Monokuma's stuff. I'll give you that. Don't feel bad about that at all.
It smells...
It definitely smells something. What is this smell? I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it.
Could it be?
Might be better if we check it out, right? I don't wanna, but fine. I walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I mean, you can see that's where the fire started. Look, all the Monokumas are burnt to fuck. I've never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I'd been feeling. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komoeda, the ultimate lucky student, the time had already stopped. Eventually the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead? Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend what that reality yet.
Huh? What? What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He's always messed with us. He's always tried to confuse us, that's why. I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito's dead. Deep down I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement. That it's for real?
Hey!
The Nagito's really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead, if the body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Then it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial's got to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma effect.
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up, I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer you gotta keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami.
Hey!
Just now noticed.
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you want to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair! You're shutting up too?
Please wait!
Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not start saying anything that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault we couldn't even prevent it. I know that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kinda depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The Kingdom School trip will be over.
Hey, hey.
If this will finally be over,
You serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So, once again,
The Monokuma file! Phew!
you guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I will let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
All right!
Well, let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
however,
It's nice to think that everyone can go home, but that isn't possible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer amongst us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but it was really true this time. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds of each of his size. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed through his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds of each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation's for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now, our only chance is to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything left for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Let's just start with the back of the warehouse. Since the current blocked out most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. After that, I can probably investigate Nagito's body. Never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body though. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. What's everyone's thoughts just now? Just she's deep in thought while standing at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, that's sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire, right?
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it though.
see?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. After I've been staring at it, I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember that. Kazuichi, you got any ideas? One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre, I can't do anything except laugh. Useful, guys. Useful. Sonia?
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what happened after. It matters for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Look, the time doesn't matter. And it was clearly written in the Monokuma file, the time of death was noon sharp. If it was noon, then what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30. So it's been clock. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Right, that seems like a bad way to describe it. If this happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Alright!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare it.
Alright!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. That doesn't work. Fujiko?
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
huh?
It's just me, or is the music gone strange? Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
This
wrong.
rotten school trip's gonna end, right? We can finally go back up. Carefree until the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey,
Do eat something.
shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about that after the countdown, after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, I'll examine the body. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the fuck out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times when we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him was gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Okay, what's this thing? It's not letting me check, is it? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. I guess that's the flashy ornament. There's no way around it. It looks like that looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it in Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was decided to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. This spear definitely catches my eye, but the way at the end of the cord is coming out of the hand. Most of that part is blood in it too. But for some reason this section of the cord doesn't have blood in it. It's about the size of a human fist. Strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood in it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. The spear of Gungnir has been added to the Super Truth Bullet section. Okay, that's the spear dealt with. Deal with the knife. Nagito's wrist tied it with a rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? Well, that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this... Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burned rope has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, knife. A knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could he do something so cruel? A knife? This knife must be from the military base. Military base? And now that you mention it, you're right. It looks kind of like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wound in his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
it cannot be.
and then he finished him off with a spear?
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? They could have just killed him by stabbing him with it. Why did they need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason why they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Survival knife's not. Through his face. He must have been in great pain, and clearly had this agonizing look in his face when he died. His mouth was covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look in his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I couldn't be able to look at him. I got him, sorry, excuse me. Checking in past Kazuichi means squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped off the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
And it'll be fine. I'll put it back right away after I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the duct tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. Ah, the blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice in his left arm. If that's the case... It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey, hey.
How about the blood splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the end of his mouth, right? Nagito's probably desperate moving his mouth onto the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got all those wounds on his body? So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but let's just put the duct tape back in his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too, so I should remember that. His left hand. There's a cut in his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound in his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that's blood. That blood is from when his left hand was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts up. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered? Well, that would explain the blood in his palm, but... Is there something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of his finger. You're right. Why is it only this part?
see?
Just as I said, right? Strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, whatever, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood in the left hand, so that's truthful. Feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie Nagito up, but he also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have had a deep grudge towards Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. Totally understand the dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they have really gone this far? Torture wounds has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself there. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I getting used to something this abnormal? That'd mean I'm becoming abnormal too, right? Okay, this has been staring at me like a slap in the face. What is this? Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response, he's dead, Jim. Just kidding! I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too, you know. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you till the very end.
I can't move.
I will definitely take back the city of the world supremacy from Monokuma. Let's say those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushes another through floor. What else is there to investigate? Oh. Lighter? Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks as far did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is certainly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil there, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting his warehouse on fire. He caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of, but why would a killer set fire to their crime scene? But oil lighters been added. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have had to go to the trouble of tying him up with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? I think I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Investigate here then. Like what the hell this thing is. That's an MP3 player. Even a speaker plugged into it. So why is this here?
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know that music that was blaring when the fire started? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers though. Unless I'm mistaken, yeah, that music was definitely playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? MP3 players tonight. Why would the killer play music from this? Just sprinkle it. What is it? Monokuma panels? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain on the back is tipped over and burnt. The fire do that. But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall, they should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not a problem. Seriously, I'll be fine. And with those words, the candy brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to warehouse. It's not opening. There's something blocking the door, I can barely open it. I knew it, it's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Then I tell you it'll be fine, I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening slowly? I can't ignore their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there was something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat no neck.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, then that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels has been added. That's intentional. What else is here? You got any ideas, Shihaki? Seems like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinklers. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree, if we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's drenched and soggy. You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa.
You're screwing with me?
Yes.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd.
Hey.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. Only imagine it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Oh no, we're gonna piss off the vengeful friggin' YouTube god. Okay, so it's Monokuma Power. Next. Kenny, ideas? Matter if a Gundam's killing it for me, cans, but the time doesn't matter for this one. It's clearly written in the Monokuma file that the estimated time of death is noon sharp.
Like,
But we all split up before our new search for the bombs, which means no one has an alibi. Yeah, that's the problem. Sonia? Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we got pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yeah, what is it? I wanted to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's alright, it's not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. What were you... Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
oh my!
Oh my.
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. Sonia?
I am sorry!
I'm terribly sorry, I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base, which means were not brought. Wait, what? Bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them? What?
I
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the Age of Wood.
see.
At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the Age of Wood.
However,
That plan was an
plan
utter
was an
failure.
utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean that Nagito took them. This is why I knew it was fake. However, I didn't think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. Yeah, you're right, I got it. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I tried to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. I mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. You might be right, there are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. Military base as Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nizumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm gonna understand his reasons for the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other places too? In response to Jackie, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we can investigate all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, they said the clues we found aren't enough to put piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. I'm letting my mouth get ahead of my brain. Anyway, well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas, either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way to except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around.
Dangan.